Well, here we are. What might wind up being the final ride for 2019. No snow on the road up here yet. About 6,000 to 6,200 feet elevation here. There is some frost on the road. It is building up in some areas, so they're all shaded and not getting any sun. Forgot my selfie stick. Gonna go do this thing. Let's see here. Gonna have to get that bad boy unloaded. A little bit of frost on the forest road. Alright, so on tap for today, what have we got? Let's see. First off, I'm going to go in and take this trail camera that I got. Here's the backstory on this trail camera. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's supposed to shoot full HD video, and I received it this summer. And I was messing around with it, doing some testing, and I found out that it will only trigger for a day to a day and a half on the video. So I got a hold of the seller on Amazon. Says, hey, this camera's defective. And after hemming and hawing around, they finally says, okay, we're going to refund your money on the camera, and no, we don't want the camera back. So I've been playing around the last week or so with the camera on still video, still photo mode, and I think I can get this thing to record, take pictures for more than one day in a row. So I've got it set for field scan mode, where it's going to take a picture every 8 hours. So I'm going to take it up to where my tree stand is at, and I'm going to mount it up above the tree stand so that it doesn't get snowed under, and I'm just going to leave it there all winter. And if it gets ruined, it's no biggie, because it was a POS to begin with. But if it takes some pictures, it'll be interesting to see how the snow comes and goes over the winter, and if there's maybe some animals or something coming out and about. So that's what I'm going to do with the trail cam. That's agenda number 1. Agenda number 2, I've got a game trail that goes between my hunting camp and a place I intend to put a tree stand in before next year. And I need to get the trail cleaned out. So I'm going to go in there and flag it with red flagging so I can keep the route correct. And then I'm going to take the chainsaw and cut down all the blowdown out of the way so I can walk through there without tripping and falling in the dark. That's the plan. Which reminds me, about 5 minutes before I got to my destination here, I saw a bunch of guys on the side of the road. They were unloading their quads, or actually they were side by sides. There was like 3 of them, I think, and maybe 5 people. And I pulled up and rolled the window down, and I go, hey, you guys look like you're crazy, as crazy as I am to be up here in this cold weather. And one of the guys says, well, yeah, we're trying to get some stuff done before the weather flies. And he goes, this forest has gotten so overgrown, we can't walk through it anymore when we're hunting, so we're going to go in and we're going to cut out some deadfalls so we can walk through it. And I go, oh, that sounds awful familiar. So it's interesting that other people are thinking the same way that I am, that It's just become ridiculous up here. They don't allow any logging at all now, so everything's becoming an overgrown fire patch, and there's no way to walk through the woods without tripping and falling all the time, because you're always climbing over deadfall and blowdown and other crap. And then the roads are all getting overgrown where they've been blocking them off. The trees are encroaching on them, so even the roads are getting hard to walk down now. So anyway, trying to make that trail usable for hunting season. Agenda number 2. So, and agenda number 3, I'm just going to go check on my stash, where my hunting camp is, and make sure everything's still tidied up for the winter time and hasn't turned into a mess. Everything looks good. So we shall see. Stay tuned. I don't know how much more video I'll shoot, but we'll see. Well, I'm on the road going into towards my hunting camp and towards my tree stand. And if you've watched my previous video, there's one where people were messing with my trail cams. This is the spot, and there is elk tracks in here. The trail cams are usually back in there, but interesting that there has been some elk in here. Looks like 2 or 3 days old. It's hard to tell because when the sun hits this spot, it melts. But definitely, it was walking right down the road. And these tracks look pretty big, so there are probably some bulls that are holding out to the last second before they migrate down to the low country for winter. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. Okay, onward. I'm probably going to go to my hunting camp first instead of the tree stand, because I found this round on the side of the road, and I says, you know what? That might come in handy as a seat at hunting camp. So I'm going to drop that off at hunting camp first and then go to the tree stand. Onward. Okay, this is what I like to see. Everything's still all buttoned up. Nice, neat, and tidy. Hunting season's pretty much done. I think there may be some bear hunting till the end of the month. I think cougar season's still open, but I seriously doubt there's going to be any hunters back here for the rest of the year. And there is that round. Dropped it off. Might find a use for it. We'll see come next hunt season. Onward and upward to the tree stand next. We'll get that trail cam set up. Alright, so here's where my tree stand is. Up there. I'm going to put the camera up there. That should be high enough to keep it out of the snow, provided it works through the winter time. Let's go see if looks like nothing's been using this. I don't know what does this, but the elk seem to like to come in here. I don't think it's an old salt lick, but some kind of a scrape. And they come in here and sniff and walk by. I think the cows, when they're in heat, come in here in this spot, and then my trail cam that I usually have here shows the bulls come in here and they sniff the trails of where the cows have been. So anyway, I got to climb up there, get out of out of the sun there, and mount the trail cam up there. Thought I'd get a picture of what the trail cam looks like close up. Just one of those generic Chinese knockoffs that are all, they just changed this little label, but they more or less all look the same. Got this mount on here so I can tilt it so it faces down. So I'm just going to screw it into the tree. Alright, I don't know if it's going to show up on the video, but the camera is up there. I'll try and move around here, but the sun is looking directly at the back. You can kind of see it there. Sitting up there, pointing down over that direction. So, the experiment begins. Alright, so I've got this task done. That's 2 out of the 3. Now I gotta go flag that game trail to where I'm gonna put that other tree stand at, and see if I can clean out some deadfall. I don't know if I'll get any video of that or not, but stay tuned. Okay, took me longer to get the game trail flagged out than I was thinking, so I didn't get much chance to do working on the trail and shoot some video of that. But at least I got the trail marked out, which is, it's there for if I get snowed out, can't make it up here the rest of the year, then at least next spring it's still there, and I'll be that much further ahead. So that's where we're at. I'm calling it a day. Got them all loaded up. You see the quad in the back, and I'm still trying to catch my breath. So there you go. Peace out.